Wow. Okay, that is not what I was expecting at all. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button so you are notified every time I post a new beauty related video, whether skincare or makeup, and especially upcoming, we got a lot of e.l.f. coming up. So this collection is part of a bigger collection. So e.l.f. has the Electric Mood collection, which celebrates new makeup enthusiasts with music. This is the 5th Beautyscape event. I have to confess, I didn't even know this was a thing. There's 3 different music artists that were paired with 3 winners of Makeup Enthusiast, and they each were co-collaborators to create a collection. So there's 3 different collections in the Electric Mood assortment from e.l.f. This collection, there is 3 items. Well, 4 if you can, but this comes together as a kit. This collection was a collaboration between Tiana Major 9, who is an R&B singer, and one of the winners of the Beautyscape Award, Michael Brooks. This is the Feeling Lucky eyeshadow palette. It retails for $16. Here are the colors. There is 18 shades total, 8 metallics, 3 shimmers, 7 matte creamy shades. The shade names are wrote on here, but they are in white, so they're kind of hard to see. Here's what the back of the palette looks like. I will insert some arm swatches. Going to start with the latte color. Ooh, that's really creamy. They weren't kidding when they said matte creamy, because it doesn't feel like a cream shadow or anything, but it just glides on super easy. So if you are in the US, did you celebrate the 4th of July? It was crazy around my neighborhood. I mean, people were just going insane. There was like professional style fireworks going off. Next, I'm going in with braided tresses. It's a warm brown. And I'm just going to put that more in the crease, just to kind of darken it up a little bit. e.l.f. has just been killing it with the releases lately. I feel like everything I have tried so far from them with the new products just been so good. I didn't try the Gen 1. Now I'm going to go in with, let me see, Brownie Brunt, which is a dark chocolate brown. Yeah, these go on really nice, very smooth, easy to blend. There is a little bit of kick up in the pan. Let's see, can you see? These are the 3 colors, but not too much. I'm going to go in with turquoise shirt, and let's try it with a brush first, just to see. I always like to try with a dry brush first to see what happens. Okay, well, with a dry brush, you don't get anything. Okay, let's wet the brush and see. But not a whole lot. Well, yeah, a little bit. It's not as dark on as I thought that it would be. I thought it would be a little bit of a darker blue. So let's see with the finger. Okay, yep. So definitely, if you want the most color, then apply it with the finger. It does seem to be the best. That is very pretty. Okay, let's go in with dry brush. It was so crazy. I didn't even have to go anywhere. I just sat in my backyard and the neighborhood was putting on a show. Okay, so this is with a dry brush right here. So it is a little patchy, but it would be more of like a shadow topper. So let's wet the brush. You know the drill. Yeah, wetting the brush doesn't really make a difference with that one. So yep, applying it with the finger is definitely going to be the best bet for these. There is a little bit of fallout. And I'm just gonna wet the brush, a skinny brush, and go in with the Brownie Brunt and use that as an eyeliner. Just make sure if you are doing this and you wet your brush, that I always go into one section of the pan and just keep going into that one, because if you wet the brush and then go into your pan, it will eventually change the consistency of that shadow. Well, I was gonna do just a look today, but after looking at this palette more, it just came in the mail and I just opened it. I feel like I'm not going anywhere today, so why not just do one look on each eye, right? This yellowish gold yellow tie, I mean, that just looks really pretty. Yeah, I feel like last year, some of the fireworks people were out and about, but not as much. So I don't know if they were making up for it this year, or if the neighborhood I'm in now is just, they just love their fireworks, or because last year I was in my apartment, so now I'm in my house, which, give me a thumbs up down below and a comment. Would you like to see an empty house tour? I mean, I've been in here for a while now, but I did take a video when I was moving in. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, and I can post that. I am so bad at making decisions and getting things organized, but that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so this neighborhood, I mean, it was crazy. Years and years ago in one of my apartments in Chicago, I thought that was crazy because I lived across from a school and church combo, and the parking lot, I mean, the next day was just littered with all of these leftover firework remains, and it was just like a constant bam, 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 you know? And that had been the most, up until this year, that had been the most that I had seen, like as far as just a neighborhood fireworks. And I felt like I was back in Chicago almost last night. I'm filming this on Monday. My elf package just came. So yeah, it was just like, whew, they just kept going on and on. And some of the people that were letting them off were behind me on the backside of, like in my backyard, there's a cul-de-sac. And so they were letting them off in the cul-de-sac. So I just sat on my back patio area and watched the show. But it was just so crazy because it was like here and over there and over here. And I live in Illinois, so some of these fireworks are not usually allowed, let's just say. So people usually, if you want these type of fireworks for personal use, have to go to Indiana or another state. And it always amazes me how much people just, I mean, I live in town, and just the amount of those type of fireworks that were going off right in town, just, I guess people were not afraid. Let me just say that. You can kind of see it, but not a huge amount. Let's wet the brush and see. Crimson Shim is going to be the same thing that we'll have to wet the brush, but let's just see. Yeah, it's a, oh, you'd get a little bit more. Oh yeah. You definitely get more of the color wetting the brush. Okay. And I have got to try this pound coin. It feels so creamy. Let's just put that right here. Very nice. Ooh. It's kind of got some shift to it. So now what I'm going to do is put on some mascara. Here is what the bottle looks like for the Illuminating Elixir. This retails for $14 and the size is 1.01 fluid ounces. This is made in China. The palette is made in China as well. And the lip products are made in China as well. So everything's made in China. This is described as a 2-in-1 face serum. You can use it as a makeup primer, or you can for glowing skin, or you can add it to your moisturizer. It says that you can use this as a no makeup if you want a no makeup day but still have a glow. So first I'm going to put it on that way and see what happens. So I see why it says that maybe you can wear this alone, because it almost does look like a tinted moisturizer. And there's a little bit of a scent. It smells like coconut. Very little, but I can smell a hint. Oh yeah, there's some glow going on. Easy to blend out, not patchy. I do have dry skin, and I have not put a primer on underneath this, but I did have the e.l.f. Jelly Watermelon Jelly Moisturizer. This side has it. Do you see a difference? I feel like my nose is like beaming. See, I think I'll put it all over, and then I will put my foundation on one side. That goes on very, like now I can't smell the coconut scent, so it definitely doesn't stay. And it almost feels like you're just blending in a serum. That's the texture of it. There's a little tacky to the touch. So I can see how if you just, wanted a little bit of glow, it doesn't look like it's gonna like even out the skin or anything as far as like a skin tint or tinted moisturizer. But yeah, if you just want a little bit of glow, I'm going to put on my, let's go from drugstore to ooh la la bougie. This is my YSL foundation stick, and this is very expensive. So that's why I always have this in my shop, my stash, because yeah, for this price point, I don't want to go to waste. That and the Bobbi Brown, oh yeah, that I will be using for sure. Which reminds me, I didn't plan this, but if you want to see how Bobbi Brown foundation serum holds up to the e.l.f. foundation serum, I just did that video. Put one on half of my face and one on the other half. I'll link that up above in the cards and down below. It did help it blend out. I feel like a little bit even creamier. There is a little bit of patchiness there. And around the nose. So let's see, let me just fix that with my finger. Sometimes that does happen with this foundation. This side has the e.l.f. Elixir underneath. And this side is just the Elixir, no foundation. What do you think? I do feel like I kind of lost, there's still a little glow, but I feel like I kind of lost some of that sparkle like that you can see here, over here. So I pulled out the Bobbi Brown. I know, bougie, but I pulled out that, and I'm gonna put that over on this one to see. This is a foundation serum, so it's more lightweight, and see if that shines through better over here. If we have foundation serum versus a foundation stick. So do you think that the shimmer comes through on one of them better than the other? That was what I thought, maybe with the foundation serum. So probably with serum or skin tint or like a BB cream, you're probably gonna get more of that shimmer shining through rather than a foundation stick or a more full coverage foundation. I feel like it still helps my skin look dewy. I have dry skin, but as far as if you still want that shimmer. And probably the best bet if you really want shimmer is to probably mix it with your foundation. So I have the Bobbi Brown and the Illuminator. We're just gonna mix that together. If you want still that shimmer, to mix it directly in with your foundation, because see, I feel like now you can really see it around here. Here is the lip duo. So we have a lip pencil in brown, lip liner, and then we have, this is a fair, and it is a shimmery gloss. And these retail together, it is a kit for $12. The gloss is infused with coconut and shea butter. Now this color is normally not what I would pick for my lip liner. I am more of a berry or pink girl, but I wanted to try it out. So this is definitely, wow, brown. I would usually always use this color for a lip liner, an eyeliner. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I feel like I am not gonna like this because then, okay. I'm gonna test it out, put this on, but I feel like I'm gonna need to fill in my lips because this is giving me like 1990s vibe, but maybe, well, we'll see. Okay, I guess that's not too, that's kind of weird. Like I really would have thought clearly that it would have like did the whole 90s thing where you have the brown liner and a lighter lip, but it just, you saw it, right? It just kind of like kind of softens into the skin, or it just kind of blends into the lip. Huh, interesting. Well, now I'm glad I got it. Well, the lip really surprised me. So on first impressions, are you a fan of this collection? Let me know down below in the comments if you like all of the products, they sound interesting, you're interested purchasing. Let me know your thoughts down below. For me, my first impressions is eyeshadows. I really like this palette. I think the colors are very easy to work with, the ones that I've tried so far, and blend out. Like I said, the shimmers and metallics, you know, I don't know, it depends. Like you can use them definitely as a topper or if you want more color. But I really usually I'm always liking the shimmers, but I'm really liking the mattes because they just like blend it. Normally, I feel like a lot of times with shadows, I need to take a clean brush and to blend it out, and I didn't even have to do that. I mean, they didn't get muddy and they didn't blend away. I really like the mattes, which surprised me. But this Illuminator, I like it too. I think that I like it the best with mixed in with the moisturizer, just because since my skin is dry, I feel like that really made it look dewy. And I think even though it's not rose gold, let me know. Also, give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see this compared to the 111 Skin rose gold illuminator. Let me know. And yeah, this really kind of has me puzzled because you saw I put it on. I'm amazed at it. You saw I put it on. I thought for sure it would look like that, you know, 90s lip, but I like it. So first impressions with this one, I'm happy. There's 2 more collections from the Electric Mood with the winners. So if you want to see those, make sure you are subscribed down below. It is free to do because I bought, yes, I was bad. I bought everything out of the Electric Moods collection except there was one set of brushes. I didn't feel like I needed those. But yeah, so those other 2, there will be 2 more videos coming out this week of new e.l.f. products, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see more videos on e.l.f., including their new putty bronzer, then go ahead and click on the videos that are popping up on the screen right now. They're all about e.l.f. Thanks for watching again, and I hope to see you back here for the next first impression of the e.l.f. collections. Bye!